All right, you welcome back to Clever Minds. Still on quadratics. So in this section, we'll be looking at work examples on factorization of quadratic equations, right? Good. So this is the first example we'll be considering here. So let's take, for example, we have to solve the quadratic equation 6x squared minus 6x squared minus 6x squared minus 13x plus 5 equals 0, right? Good. So let's take, remember, we have to multiply the first what? Constant term of the first term with the last term, which is the constant term. This is the the coefficient of the first term with the constant term. So that's 6 and 5. That gives us 30. So let's determine the factors of 30, two factors of 30 that will satisfy, that the sum will satisfy this condition. That is, the sum will give us minus 13, right? Good. So what are the factors that will give us, what are the first, what are the factors of 30? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, and 30. These are the factors of 30. So which of these two will give us negative 13? So we can see here that the only two factors that will give us negative 13 are what? 2 and 15. Because 2 multiplied by 15 will give us 30. But we need to get negative 13. So how do we write that? 2 minus 15. That will give us what? Negative 13. Yes, good. So we can use the factors we need to use to consider there are 2 and what? Negative 15. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to write 6x squared minus what? Or we can say plus 2x minus what? 15x plus 5 equals 0. So again, we do this, right? Good. So what that brings out is we are trying to factor out each expression. So we have 2x into what? 3x. Yes, plus what? 1, right? Good. Then minus 5 is common into what? 3x plus what? 1 equals to 0. I've told you whatever you have in the first bracket, just slot it into the second bracket without, it's always like that. So we have 2x minus 5 into what? 3x plus 1, which is equals to 0. So remember our concept of a dot b equals 0. That means what? A is equals to 0, b is equals to what? 0, or b is equals to 0, right? Good. So we are going to use that concept here also. So we have 2x negative 5 equals to what? 0, or 3x plus 1 equals to what? 0. So we solve, we have 2x equals to what? 5, right? Good, because minus 5 comes here, it becomes 0 plus 5, and that gives us 5. So we have x equals to what? 5 over 2, or we solve this, 3x equals to what? Negative 1. So we have x equals to what? Negative 1 over what? 3, right? Good. So these are the values of x solving this quadratic equation. That's how to solve solve quadratic equation by factorization method. Do we understand? Good. So we have come to the end of this what section. In the next class, we'll be seeing more examples on how to factorize quadratic equations. All right, we have come to the end of this class. Thank you for your time. This class is brought to you by Clever Minds. Do have a great day.